Anna was a shy girl from a small town, where everyone spoke only her native language. She always dreamed of traveling the world, meeting new people, and learning about different cultures. But there was one big problem: Anna didn't know English. One day, she decided to change her life. She saved up her money, bought a plane ticket to London, and packed her bags. "I will learn English," she told herself, "even if it's hard." The first day in London. When Anna arrived in London, everything felt strange. The people around her spoke quickly, and she couldn't understand most of what they were saying. At the airport, she needed help finding her luggage. She approached an airport worker and tried to explain in English. "Excuse me, bag. No, see," she said, pointing to the conveyor belt. The worker smiled and replied, "Your luggage is probably in the lost and found. Let me help you." Anna didn't understand all the words, but she guessed what he meant from his kind expression and gestures. Together, they found her luggage. Anna felt relieved but realized she needed to improve her English quickly. A place to stay. Anna stayed in a small hostel with travelers from all over the world. She shared a room with Maria from Spain and Ayako from Japan. At first, their conversations were awkward. They all spoke different levels of English and often had to use hand gestures to explain things. One evening, Maria suggested, "Let's speak only English, no other languages." Anna hesitated but agreed. They laughed at their mistakes, taught each other new words, and encouraged each other to keep going. Slowly, Anna's confidence grew. Meeting new friends. One day, Anna went to a coffee shop to practice ordering in English. She rehearsed in her head, "Can I have a coffee, please?" When it was her turn, she said, "Can I, a coffee, please?" The barista smiled. "Or anything else?" Anna frowned. She didn't understand what he said. A young woman behind her in line stepped in to help. "He's asking if you want anything else," she said kindly. Anna shook her head. "No, thank you." The woman introduced herself as Lucy, a student studying in London. Lucy invited Anna to join her at a nearby park, where Anna told Lucy about her struggles with English. Lucy offered to help. Practice makes perfect. Lucy and Anna started meeting every week. They would walk around the city, visit museums, and have simple conversations in English. Lucy taught Anna new words and phrases, and corrected her gently when she made mistakes. "Don't worry about being perfect," Lucy said. "Just keep talking. That's how you learn." Anna also began keeping a notebook, where she wrote down new words she heard each day. At night, she would practice saying them out loud. She watched English movies with subtitles and repeated the lines to herself. Slowly but surely, Anna's English improved. Challenges along the way. Learning English wasn't always easy. One day, Anna got lost in the city. She needed directions but felt nervous about asking strangers for help. Finally, she gathered her courage and approached an older man. "Excuse me, I am lost. How to go to, Big Ben?" The man smiled and gave her directions. "Take the next left, then walk straight for about 10 minutes. You'll see it." Anna didn't understand every word but picked up enough to find her way. That day, she felt proud of herself for trying. New experiences. As weeks turned into months, Anna explored more of London. She joined a local English conversation group, where people from different countries practiced speaking together. At first, Anna felt shy, but the group was welcoming. They talked about their countries, shared stories, and played language games. One member, James, a native English speaker, became her mentor. He encouraged Anna to tell stories about her hometown. At first, Anna's sentences were short and simple. My town is small, many trees, people are kind, she would say. But over time, her sentences became longer and more detailed. My town is small but very beautiful. There are many trees and a big river. The people are very kind and friendly. I miss it sometimes. Overcoming fear. One day, James invited Anna to give a short speech at their group meeting. You can do it, he said. Anna felt nervous but agreed. She spent days preparing, practicing in front of the mirror. On the day of the meeting, she stood in front of the group and spoke about her journey learning English. When I came to London, I was scared. I didn't understand anything, but I met kind people who helped me. Now, I can talk to you. I am still learning, but I am happy. The group clapped and cheered. Anna felt a sense of accomplishment she had never felt before. Exploring being in London. After gaining confidence, Anna decided to explore other cities in England. She traveled to Oxford, where she visited the famous university, and Cambridge, where she enjoyed punting on the river. Each trip gave her new opportunities to practice her English. On a train to Manchester, Anna met a family with 2 young children. The kids were curious and started asking her questions. Where are you from? Do you like football? They asked. Anna smiled and answered, I am from a small town, and yes, I like football. Who is your favorite team? The family laughed and shared stories about their favorite teams. By the end of the train ride, Anna felt like she had made new friends. Anna's first job. As her English improved, Anna decided to look for a part-time job to support herself. She found a position at a local cafe. At first, she was nervous about talking to customers, but her manager was supportive. Don't worry if you make mistakes, he said. Just be friendly, and people will appreciate your effort. Working at the cafe was challenging but rewarding. Anna learned how to take orders, chat with regular customers, and even deal with complaints. Each interaction helped her gain more confidence. One day, a customer complimented her. Your English is really good. How long have you been learning? Anna smiled and replied, Thank you. I've been learning for about a year now. A turning point. One evening, Anna attended a public speaking workshop organized by her conversation group. The speaker encouraged everyone to share a personal story. Anna decided to talk about her journey of learning English. When I first arrived in London, I couldn't even order a coffee, she began, but now, I'm standing here, speaking to all of you. It hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. The audience applauded, and several people came up to Anna afterward to congratulate her. It was a proud moment that marked how far she had come. Teaching others. Inspired by her own progress, Anna decided to help others learn English. She volunteered at a community center, teaching basic English to newcomers. She used her own experiences to encourage her students. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, she told them. Every mistake is a step forward. Her students admired her determination and found hope in her story. Anna felt fulfilled knowing she could give back. A new chapter. After a year and a half in England, Anna's English had transformed. She could hold deep conversations, write emails, and even tell jokes in English. She started thinking about her next goal, studying at an English-speaking university. She applied to several universities, known for their strong English programs. After weeks of waiting, she received an acceptance letter from a well-regarded university in London. Overjoyed, Anna felt all her hard work was finally paying off. Anna's university experience was a new challenge. Classes were fast-paced, and her professors used complex vocabulary. At first, she struggled to keep up. She spent late nights reading textbooks with a dictionary by her side, and asked classmates for help whenever she felt lost. Slowly, her academic English improved. She also joined a student club focused on international cultural exchange. Through this, Anna made friends from all over the world. They shared meals, celebrated holidays from different cultures, and practiced English together. These friendships deepened Anna's understanding of English and global cultures. A big project. In her second year at university, Anna's professor assigned the Class A group project. The task was to research a topic, create a presentation, and deliver it to the class. Anna's group decided to focus on climate change and its impact on local communities. Working in a team was a new experience for Anna. Her group members spoke quickly, and their accents varied. At first, Anna felt shy about contributing. However, she decided to take responsibility for the presentation's introduction. She practiced her part repeatedly, ensuring her pronunciation was clear, and her points were well organized. On the day of the presentation, Anna spoke confidently. Her classmates complimented her performance, and her professor praised her effort. This project became a turning point, showing Anna that she could succeed in academic settings. Building her career. By her final year of university, Anna was thinking about her future career. She dreamed of working in an international company, where she could use her English skills daily. She attended career fairs, practiced mock interviews with her friends, and updated her resume. During one interview, the recruiter asked, "Why do you want to work for our company?" Anna replied, "I admire your company's global vision. I believe my language skills and my experience studying in an international environment make me a good fit for your team." Her confidence impressed the recruiter, and Anna received an internship offer at a multinational organization. The internship allowed her to attend meetings, write reports, and communicate with clients in English. Returning home. After graduating, Anna decided to return to her hometown. She wanted to give back to her community by sharing everything she had learned. With the support of her family, she opened a small language school to teach English to children and adults. Her classes were lively and interactive. Anna used stories, games, and songs to make learning fun. She encouraged her students to speak as much as possible, reminding them that mistakes were part of the process. One of her students, a young girl named Sophia, reminded Anna of herself. Sophia was shy and hesitant to speak at first, but with Anna's encouragement, she began to open up. Watching Sophia's progress filled Anna with pride. Sharing her story, Anna's story of learning English and achieving her dreams began to spread. Local newspapers wrote about her journey, and she was invited to speak at community events. During her speeches, Anna emphasized the importance of perseverance and the value of connecting with others. "Learning English changed my life," she often said. "It gave me the confidence to chase my dreams and meet amazing people. If I can do it, so can you." Her story inspired many in her town to start their own English learning journeys. Parents enrolled their children in her school, and adults joined evening classes to improve their skills. Anna's language school grew, becoming a hub for learning and cultural exchange. Looking ahead, years later, Anna reflected on her journey, from the shy girl who couldn't order a coffee to the confident woman running her own language school. She had come a long way, but Anna knew her story wasn't over. She dreamed of expanding her school to other towns, and even creating an online platform to reach more students around the world. She also planned to travel again, visiting new countries and continuing to learn from different cultures. Anna's adventure showed that learning a language is not just about words, it's about growth, connection, and discovering new opportunities. And as she looked to the future, she felt excited for all the possibilities still ahead. The lesson: Anna's journey taught her an important lesson. Success doesn't come overnight, but with determination and a willingness to embrace challenges, anything is possible. She hoped her story would inspire others to take the first step toward their dreams, just as she had. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our lessons. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you next time.